Okay, let's get right into this. We don't want to delay by no means the warning. It's very important for us to warn and to recognize that as true Rastafari, as faithful as Mitmanan Rastafari, bearing witness to the testimony of the Lion of the tribe of Judah hath prevailed. His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie I, elect of Heylal HaShakhar, elect of Yahweh, you understand? The King of Kings, Ethiopia, in the name of Getachina Medhanetachin YESUS KRISTOS, we have to give warning. I mean, something very, very, very serious is going on, and it's very interesting because there's a lot to share. You understand? To share. We're gonna give the overall warning, and for the true Dekamezamorit, for the true disciples, we're gonna go into the details. So it's like a parable, you understand, for those without. So some of this may sound parabolic on a certain level, but for those who are within, you'll recognize exactly what time we're living in. I mean, on all levels. If you can't recognize the signs of the times, you're not going to get this. We're going to speak about Satanism in Ethiopia and what recently has been brought to our awareness of a so-called Rastafarian Satanistic church and Rastafarian Satanism and the Rastafarian Satanic Bible, which we repudiate, which we have nothing to do with. You understand? We've banned that. You understand? We are dealing with Kedamawi Haile Selassie, the first Bible. And it's very important for us to put this out there because as time goes on, more and more is going to be revealed. You understand? So if you don't take a stand for the truth, you understand, you're going to fall for anything. And many of y'all have fallen for a lot of things that are not of the King of Kings. This is what we've been trying to put forward to you. You understand? And declare this good news of His Imperial Majesty in the name of Getachina Medhanetachin YESUS KRISTOS. But some of y'all haven't been paying attention to it. You understand? That's the price of the truth right there, is to pay attention. You understand? We're in the 13th year and a rebellion and a onslaught to take, you understand, the very gates of Sion. You understand? From us, the lost sheep, the once lost but now found sheep of the Beta Israel. From us, Beta Israel Rastafari, the true Bur. You understand? From us, Ethiopian Hebrews. You understand? And it's coming at us in many different. Satan, Yetharagama Yuhun, and his Kufu Menafis and Kufu Malaik are coming at us from many different angles. You understand? But now we have come to find out, you understand, it's been brought to our attention that now they're seeking to enter in, you understand, to the vineyard, you understand, of the King of Kings. Maybe some of the parables of Getachina Medhanetachin YESUS KRISTOS will become more clear to you. We're going to post what this site that's on the internet, but you can do a Google search. It may be a little difficult for some to search this, but type in the search Satan's or Satan Rasta Bible, Satan Rasta Bible. A secondary search is Satan's throne in Rome. And you'll find out that this Satanistic so-called church of Pastafari, you understand, is actually affiliated and connected with the so-called Ethiopian Catholic Church. Now, some of y'all don't really have to go into much to recognize what's behind all of that. You understand? Or how important it is. You understand what has been going on since the visible presence of the King of Kings. You understand? Who crushed the head of the serpent, crushed the head of the dragon, but also warned the world. You understand? May 5th, 1941. Check out the Independence Day speech, you understand, of the King of Kings. And check out carefully what he says and the warning that he gives to the world that Satan, you understand, or the devil, the godless and the cruel dragon, has once again been raising up his ugly head. Now, some of y'all may not understand, but the Queen of Sheba, you understand, Nigish Makeda, before she was converted to the truth, to the true light, the true Illuminati, the true Baranawi, you understand, before she came to the true light, she and many of her people, you understand, were deceived, you understand, by that old serpent, by the dragon, by Diablos. Yes, she was an idol worshiper. You understand? And she went from low degrees, you understand, to high degrees. You have to understand through, you understand, her faith. You understand? And through that witness, you understand, that seeking of the true wisdom, the true Tibet. So let's get right into this, because there's much to share on this subject matter. You understand, regarding Satanism in Ethiopia and a so-called Rastafarian satanistic thing. You understand, that needs abundance. But let me clarify you on something. This is a spiritual warfare. It is very, very serious. You understand, to get into the true discipline and bear witness to the true witness of Negusha Negesh Zethiopia, the true witness of Kedamawi Heylal Selassie in word. And that's dealing with the Amharic online Bible, the Amharic teaching. You understand, the Royal Amharic classes, as well, which is a Nabab Bait. The Nabab Bait. You'll need to check out what the Nabab Bait is and seek to enroll in Nabab Bait so you can get your Amharic comprehension, you understand, up to the speed, you understand, of the Mengishta Samayat, of the Malkut, you understand, of the Shamayim, to the kingdom of heaven, because it's the war going on for the kingdom of heaven. We could trace this all back in biblical and historical history, you understand, all the way back into ancient times, into ancient Kemet, into ancient Egypt, you understand, connecting, you understand, the facts of the Bible, the true interpretation of the Bible in connection with the history and the archaeology that's already been discovered. All this is very clear, you understand, when you submit, you understand, to the will of His Imperial Majesty, you understand, and Getachina Medhanetachin YESUS KRISTOS. But I have to give you a warning. You understand? I have to give you a warning, because the scripture calls for the warning. We're in this time of darkness, in this time of night. You understand, the eclipse. You understand, the eclipse of His Imperial Majesty, the kingdom of the King of Kings, and the creeping coup. You have to understand that relation, the creeping coup. What creeps? You understand, a serpent. That creeping coup, you understand, into the garden. We have this all over again right now. You understand, Satanism in Ethiopia. You got to check out the site, do your own online research, and become more aware, you understand, as well as prepared for the spiritual warfare. You understand? The reggae-myelitis is not going to help you or save you. You have to get cured from that. You understand? The one love syndrome is not going to help you. You understand? This Rasta and Selassie that is not going to help you on this spiritual level, you understand, of warfare. You're not going to overcome. In the 13th year they rebelled. Ain't that something? In the 13th year they rebelled. When they talk about the Illuminati and so forth and so on. Now you see how they seek to take our name. This is very important as well. They seek to take our name and shame our name in our time. You understand? Then they talk about, well, how brutal, you understand, and they'll retaliate, so forth and so on. You have to understand, in the spiritual warfare, they will seek to retaliate. This is why you have to be forewarned, you understand, in order to become forearmed for this spiritual level of battle. You understand that, like it or not, want it or not, expect it or not, it's here. You understand? We're already engaged. The so-called East LA Church of Satan, Rastafarian so-called Church of Satan, has relocated to Ethiopia. You understand? So while y'all still debating what's what, can't get yourselves organized, the spiritual enemy, you understand, this is what Christ warned us about too. So what we're seeing in this time has already been forewarned to us, you understand, from the parables of Getachin YESUS KRISTOS. So you need to join up with the HIM Bible studies. You understand? The HIM Bible studies are very, very important. You understand? Because we're touching on certain things right here, but if we go into much detail, we'll be a little bit of time. You understand? We have to spend a little bit of time, maybe a couple of days, on certain subject matters. But you must make your wills obedient to good influences. His Imperial Majesty already spoke to us. You understand about that? He already bore witness. He prophesied of us. You understand? That great Abraham prophesied of us, the oncoming generation. And also in the Mekadem, you understand, Mekadem of his autobiography, you understand, he also speaks about that as well. You understand, the kith and kin who would rise up in the future. You understand, 2008, the new millennium, year 1 is already on. You understand? And Satan has transformed himself into a minister or angel of light. You have to understand this with this so-called Rastafarian Church of Satan, and the counterbalance to that is Edamawi Haile Selassie's Metaf Kedus, is the book of the 7 seals. But if you can't get past, You understand? The abbreviation of your glory of Rastafari to Rasta business, you're not going to meet the basic requirements. You have to overstand this. You understand? If you can't... reveal. You understand? So if you don't take a stand for the truth, you understand, you're going to fall for anything. And many of y'all have fallen for a lot of things that are not of the King of Kings. That's what we've been trying to put forward to you. You understand? And declare this good news of His Imperial Majesty in the name of Getachin YESUS KRISTOS. But some of y'all haven't been paying attention to it. You understand? That's the price of the truth right there, is to pay attention. You understand? We're in the 13th year and a rebellion and onslaught to take